I spent $900 to buy 4 animals at the Sacramento Reptile Show. Let me show you what I got. The first snake I got is this beautiful female Het Snow Hognose snake. I believe she's a 2023. For some of you who have been watching the channel for a little bit of time now, you know that I've been wanting to get into hognose snakes and back into breeding reptiles as well. So I used to breed reptiles and I haven't in a long time, but I think that time is overdue and I am really excited to start breeding again. So for those of you that don't know what a Het Snow is basically a Het albino and a Het xanthic. So it's a double Het recessive gene that when mixed together will produce a snow. She looks really nice, and I love the I don't know if you can see, I love the orange markings on her side. Camera doesn't really do her justice at all, as always, but she's very beautiful. Definitely has more to grow. I think about another year and a half before she's actually ready to start breeding, but that's going to be for a future project. The number 2 snake that I got on this list is a full-grown animal, and I was really excited to find her because regardless of whether I was going to breed hognose snakes or not, I just knew that I had to have one of these. So I went ahead and I picked up this gorgeous red albino female right here. She's about 400 grams. And she may or may not be in my breeding plans, but nonetheless, she's absolutely stunning. I love the belly pattern that she has as well. Really nice reds and purples inside there. And she's just an amazing animal. She's 400 grams. She's a 2019, so she may still have a few clutches left to lay before she just becomes permanently a pet. But very stunning nonetheless, and I'm really excited to have her. Named her Dorito because as I was looking at her on the way back home, I saw a bag of Doritos next to me, and she was also right next to me, and I was like, yep, that's the perfect name. So, and I almost wasn't about to get these snakes. I was actually gonna get a Brazilian rainbow boa, which you can see in the other video that I posted about the Reptile Expo, but I was basically gonna get a Brazilian rainbow boa pair to start breeding because that's also one of my dream snakes. But the reason I didn't get a Brazilian rainbow boa was because, one, they were, I think, 400 each. No, one was 300, one was 400, which is not bad, but the thing is, they were both 2008, so they were very old animals. I wanted to get something that was at the most like 4 or 5 years old, and if I would have gotten those hognose, or if I would have gotten a younger pair of Brazilian rainbow boas, it would have taken me 2-3 years to even wait to start breeding them, and I wanted something that I could breed this year or next year, which is why I opted for getting hognose snakes over those 2 Brazilian rainbow boas. But they were beautiful. They were both 2008, so that would make them, let's see, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, they would have been 16 years old if I would have got them. I would have had a pair of 16-year-old boas, which I don't know if that's, a good thing or a bad thing, but I definitely know that I would have had a different type of success rate. And they were just normal looking Brazilian rainbow boas. I kind of want to get something that's maybe Het hypo, things like that, because there's so many regular Brazilian rainbow boas out there already. So I would want to get into some kind of Het for that species. So I'm really happy that I went with this choice instead, because I believe that this hognose snake is very beautiful, and I think that having a female albino and then a female Het Snow is going to work good for me starting my first year in breeding these snakes. I do have a male Het Snow that is pretty small still. He went off feed for a long time, for about 2 months, 2-3 months, but now that he's eating like a champ. I'm sometimes even giving him meals 3 times a week just so that he can grow to where he should be. He's almost 2 years old now, so for a snake this small for a male, I know they stay small, but he should probably be a lot bigger than this. So he's been pounding little mice twice to sometimes 3 times a week, and I'm really happy about that. So very excited to see the growth on this little guy. The third animal that we got and I say we because my girlfriend and I went half and half on this animal, was a leopard tortoise. It was the best reptile decision that we've ever made because I fell in love with that leopard tortoise. It's such a little baby. It's got beautiful patterns on it, and I'm just in love with that tortoise. And the fourth animal that I got at the reptile show also happened to be the cheapest. It was a Type B Mourning Gecko. So if you don't know what a mourning gecko is, they're just these little cute geckos that live on the Pacific Rim, and they have different types of morphs, I guess you could call it. Whatever the mom looks like, the babies are going to look exactly like them, so it's really easy to produce a desired morph that you have. I have Type A and Type B, so I'll be really happy to be able to, go to shows or do giveaways with those geckos once I start having them breed a lot. What was your favorite reptile that I got? That sounds weird to say. What is your favorite reptile that I got? Mine is the red albino. I absolutely fell in love with that albino hognose snake, and I'm so excited for future projects with her, or even just her being a pet for the rest of her life with me. So I'm just really excited for that. And go watch the expo video if you haven't seen it already. Peace.